Alright guys, how's it going? Hello peeps. So, here is your as fast as possible dinar RV update in my opinion only. So there's your disclaimer. Alright, so where are we at? So over the weekend we've had some excitement from Twitter, various sources, Majid, a couple other different ones, talking about rates, Brothers Inc. or Brothers Technology. And so what it looked like on the site, let me get it so I can quote it to you correctly. Should have some Jeopardy music playing. So it's investing.com. So it has popped up on some other websites now. Just to put this out there, the investing.com has a disclaimer that they're not the official Forex, and these are all speculation. So just to address that elephant in the room, but it's like a future prediction website, and then like I said, there's some other ones that the Real Tom from Twitter and a couple other guys have found that are showing the same rates. So basically it started out with the Vietnam Dong, the Indonesia rupiah. So one of my guys from Indonesia corrected me on that. And then late last night, the Iranian rial came on there as a revaluation. And then today, the Indian rupee popped on there. So it looks like they are dropping 3 to 4 zeros on the currency exchange. So Vietnam and the rial dropped 4 zeros. I think the Indian rupee dropped 4, and then the Indonesia dropped 3. So those have been consistent. So someone on Majid's thread asked him if it was a glitch, so everybody's got a kind of a chuckle out of that, because a glitch is like a pop and then it's gone. So it's not a glitch because it's been on there for 24 hours now. We won't know officially until Forex opens internationally. Been checking a couple different sites to see. 5 p.m. today, Sunday, is when I got one report that opens for international traders. Then there's another one that's we have to wait till Monday. So in a nutshell, by tomorrow evening we should know whether this is all panning out or not. So, but guys, just keep in mind, no one knows for sure, and if they do, they're not on Twitter or Telegram telling the world. So but sooner or later it's all going to come out, the new rates and everything. So that's all I had on that for now. Alright, so where are we at with Iraq and the dinar? So today in Iraq's been having multiple meetings held by different various government entities, and they're all talking about implementing the budget. Now, is that the operational side of the 24 budget, or is it the 25 budget? Little clarification is needed there. I have not seen that clarification yet. So it's regarding implementing the budget and financial reforms that are going to come from that. So Iraq also today has been meeting with various nations from around the world. They signed a loan deal with Japan. They're in talks with France, and then they had a meeting with Turkey today. So also in the Kurdistan region, 30 American companies signed deals with the Kurdistan regional government. Guys, do you really believe that they're doing all this at 1310? Because they're not. So we've known for a while, or speculated for a while, that there's two sets of books going on. The one that's got what the rate is, the new rate, and then there's the 1310. So they are signing these deals at the rate, and they just have not revealed that rate yet. And then so we're also looking for salaries to be paid this coming month, and that's going to be at the new rate also. So everything that we're seeing in a nutshell is like watching a water balloon on a spigot, and someone's turned the water on, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and then you know when it's getting ready to pop, because you just go like, oh, there it is, it's getting ready to pop. And that's where Iraq is, because they're putting all these deals and all this stuff, all these clues, or for lack of a better word, into this balloon, and it's growing and it's growing and it's growing, and you can see it's getting thin, and it's getting ready to pop. So that's where we are with Iraq. We are seeing so many articles, and if you're not following Brothers Technology on Twitter, X, whatever, and Majid and these guys, you need to be following them, because they are like on fire, putting out article after article after article, and it's all factual stuff. It's from the Shafak News and all these Iraqi news sources. Of course, they give it their own flair and interpretation of that, but if you want to stay on top of this stuff, follow them on Twitter. All right, so what else is happening? So in their new budget, they are calling to lower the price of oil down to $40 a barrel. And they're doing this in anticipation of Trump opening up the oil pipelines and drilling in the United States, and how that's going to affect the market. Now, why this isn't a big deal for Iraq is because of all the non-oil revenues and non-oil assets that they've developed since 2003 that will more than compensate for the lowering of the price of oil down to $40 a barrel. So when you hear that, don't panic, because they got it figured out, they got it covered. And between the sale of oil at $40 a barrel, plus all their non-oil revenue, plus tourism, plus XYZ, they can support a huge rate change all day long. So don't let that panic you. So that's pretty much what I got for Iraq and that. So the last thing I want to talk about is the ISO 20022 and Basel III. And Brothers Technology has done a great deep dive on this. Highly recommend finding his thread on Twitter and researching it. So the ISO 20022 and Basel III. So what does that mean? So it's directly tied to our currency. And our currency is what they call a Tier 2 asset. And then that's the bank's supplementary capital. So it's currency, it's cash, it's not corporate type of loans and not corporate investments. It's the other stuff. So that would be Tier 1, corporate things, and business loans and things like that. So ISO 20022 is a blockchain technology. So it's going to be the global standard for financial messaging. So what does that mean? Financial messaging isn't sending an email. It's not sending a chat or a text or anything like that. It is messaging is the mode for transferring money from one place to the other, or assets from one place to the other. So it's going to be the global standard for financial messaging. And then ISO 222 provides a framework for managing and transferring financial instruments, aka money or funds. So when you think about that and that description, to me, what comes to mind is the QFS and what we've heard in dinar land about the QFS for years. That is going to be the be-all, end-all of moving money instantly from here to Iraq to Poland or wherever you need to move money to. So the vehicle inside of that, people are speculating that it's going to be XRP. If you're following XRP, which you should be, and you should be investing in it, in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but you're seeing the culmination of the war against XRP. So the SEC, Deep State, everyone has been trying to hold XRP down because it's going to be the rival to Bitcoin. And that's my opinion, and from things I'm seeing on Twitter. But if you're in crypto, you shouldn't be afraid of crypto. You should learn about it, and you should start tiptoeing into it and investing. Just start out with small increments. If you want to start out with $20 or $50 or $100, whatever. But get on Coinbase or Robinhood or some of these Uphold, and it's kind of a one-stop shop where you can just safely start getting into crypto, but learn about it because it's the future. And you should, the more you learn about it now, the better off you're going to be when all this hits the fan and we take off running. But definitely look into XRP, XLM. So these are supposedly the gold and silver backed cryptocurrency. It's speculated that XRP is going to be the vehicle that these nations use to pay their exchange rates for when we do go and get our RV or exchange rate. So, all right, that's pretty much what I got for today. I know this has kind of been a little off the wall and all over the place. My dyslexia is on full power today, so I'm trying to keep it on the rails. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Definitely go follow those Brothers Technology on Twitter, Majid. You'll if you follow them, you'll kind of pick up some other ones that you should watch. But they're putting out great information all day long. So that's it for today. I will see if I can get on in the morning and do a live, and we can talk about it. But let me know what you're thinking in the comments, and I appreciate you guys' time for watching the videos. And we'll see you next time. Peace.